Okay, hello and welcome back to another episode of All the Mods 10. So it hasn't actually been a crazy amount of time between this last episode and right now, but we're just taking care of a couple extra things. So first off, we're going to go through and grab ourselves a little bit more of these intro clusters. We're also going to come over here and grab our singularity from our matter condenser. We're also going to get ourselves a couple quests completed, so now all we need for the quantum network bridge is the actual quantum entangled singularity, which means that we first need to go here and we need to deactivate our magnet so that it's turned off to actually come up here. And what we're going to be doing is putting down our tiny TNT, singularity, that guy. Oops. Probably should take off our universal attractor, chuck them in there, and then we chuck that on the ground, that on the ground. Then we light our tiny TNT, we let it explode, and this should give us 2 quantum entangled singularities, which is perfect because that's exactly what it did. And now what we should be able to do is reactivate our magnets, and we can probably put down the universal attractor back on, because it doesn't really hurt us at all. But now we've got that stuff taken care of. Now what we can do is take these guys and take those, as well as shove one of them into that guy, quantum entangled singularity. Then from here, we will need to connect this up to our system like this. This should work, I think. Yep, perfect. And then we chuck that in there. And device offline. Why is it offline? I don't know why it's offline. Open guide. Essentially acting like a wireless dense cable. Okay. Spatial anchor, other chunk loader. Okay. Okay, it's not very difficult, but it's not technically attached. Do I need to actually cable it on? I probably do. So we're going to cable. XME smart cable. I should probably get some of the wait. How do I make these guys again? I need the dense, but for that I need the covered, which is just wool. Which is wool, 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 which is wool. Which I guess, string. Do I have string in here? I do. I've got plenty of string. Perfect. So we can craft up a couple stacks of wool. And then what I can do is cable and wool. And then we combine those guys. We get a bunch of those. And then cable, and we get ourselves a little bit of the, what's it called? Glowstone. And redstone, and that should be able to get us the XME smart cables, and then we'll be able to get ourselves a couple dense cables from that. I can take off you because you do nothing. Then I can combine those guys that should attach. That way that stuff's all connected now, which means that this guy should be working, which means that now we can access everything from here. Now everything is going to be sorted, descending order. We've got everything, wireless terminal settings, we've got that stuff, and perfect. So now we've got all that stuff taken care of. We can get all of our stuff from anywhere now, regardless. We just have to make sure that this has enough power, which it will automatically charge when we're within range of the wireless player charger. But overall, that's quite dope. So we don't need to link it at all. We don't need to do anything. It's just linked. And now that's going to be all of that stuff finally taken care of, which means that I no longer have to worry about that. So now we can just worry and focus on other stupid things, such as bees, because oh my gosh, have I been spending a ton of time on bees. So, in essence, the way that the bees work is you bees. So actually at productive bees, we have a bunch of bees. The main issue is, okay, at productive bees, we can grab our bamboo beehive, bamboo expansion boxes, Although it looks as though certain things are not where they should or not appearing properly. I don't fully know why. It may just be the range of the storage controller and such, and the way that I have this configured, but we'll be able to figure it out eventually. So we got the bamboo expansion box, the bamboo beehives. We've got a bunch of inferium blocks. I guess I can infuse all that, so infusion crystal, we'll just craft it up all the way up to prudentium, and then the next couple tiers. It's going to take a little bit of time, but that's not a big deal. And this is all just because we need an insane amount of insanium for creative essence. And creative essence we need a bunch of for the ATM star, which of course is the final thing that we need to automate in order to actually complete this mod pack, which is gonna probably take us a while. Sorry about that, I coughed really bad, that was terrible, I'm sorry if you guys heard any of that, but now that we've taken care of this stuff, what we'll be able to do is just craft up an insane amount of insanium. We should be able to get, what's the ratio? I mean, 4 to 4 to 4, so for one stack of blocks, you get 1 supremium block, which then, so 4 stacks gives you 1 insanium, which may seem like a lot, but it's really not, because we need, I think the total factor is 8 blocks of insanium, which means we need 16 total, actually 32 total, 64 total blocks, actually, to get the full thing, which, because each one actually takes a little bit extra because of the gems. The insanium gemstones cost more than insanium dust does, because you need 2 for each insanium essence. So, what we should be able to do here is get a bunch of this damn there prudentium, and then from here we can craft it all up to tertium, which of course it's probably going to still be 20k blocks of prudentium. Will get us a bunch of tertium, which will give us a bunch of imperium, which will then give us a bunch of supremium and then insanium, which then we can craft our first creative essence, which will be quite an entertaining thing, and then we'll be able to breed bees from there, thankfully, hopefully. So that's all of the prudentium. Now we get the tertium into imperium, which will probably get maybe 2 inventories full, no, barely 1 inventory full of imperium, which will then get a couple things of supremium, and then that will turn into about a stack of insanium, and 20, I guess. So, now we've got that. Now I need to uncraft a bunch of this stuff, 2 stacks to get insanium stuff, because then I need insanium gemstones, which are going to craft up a little bit of, and then I need insanium gemstone blocks, which we're going to craft up, and then we need creative essence, which is this stuff. So, creative essence, we've got that accomplished. It's kind of crazy, but we accomplished it. And we also need insanium coal block for something, so we're just going to get some insanium coal and then craft that into an insanium coal block, which is cool. Probably already had that, but that's fine. So now we've got that taken care of. We should be able to go back down to productive bees and look at the bees. So I need a sand nest, I need stone nest, I need a bunch of different nests and such to actually get all the bees, but what I do want to look for is what kind of bees we can actually produce based on the bees I already have. So, what we've got is we've got a glowing bee, we've got a, we don't have an insane, you can make insanium bees? What the devil? Crafting recipe for its spawn egg. The bees can't breed among themselves, so, I guess that's ludicrous. That says your silver, unobtainium bee, moissanite bee, magentite bee, insanium bee. Holy, I need a supremium bee, which means I need that, which means I need prosperity, and then prosperity honey treats, which are going to be the bottler, or incubation. We need egg with a specific thing for those, which I don't know fully how we get the actual honey treats infused with stuff. How do we make honey treats in a special way? I need the bottler, which means honey treats. So make sure to check out which biome. Yeah, you need to have certain bees in certain biomes, but that's fine. What do we actually need to do with? So glowing bees can breed with the osmium bee to get a glowstone, or the chocolate mining bee to get the redstone bee. What we need for this is we actually need to go through a bunch of the other bees. So we need to get diamond bees are hive bee, sturdy, the chocolate mining bees are solitary. So I guess the diamond bees and other bees and such will still actually pollinate stuff, which is cool. So since these are all hive bees, what I should be able to do, and what I'll need to do, is switch out the lapis bee from that to that. Do I have another redstone bee? I don't think I do. Blue banded bees are solitary too. Cinnabar bees are not. Yellow carpenter bees are solitary. Yeah, everything is solitary other than the ones that we've bred. So that's a little bit of a bummer, because I really don't want to have the solitary bees, because they make things a little bit difficult, because then I can't have a ton of them. So we're gonna get our lapis bee back into, by the way, I can just use this, I guess. So we're gonna get our lapis bee back into a sturdy bee thing, and then we need, I guess I can go down here. I need lapis and other such stuff for honey treats. So honey, that's honeycomb. I need honey treats, which means I need more blocks, which is fine because we've got a bunch of honey stuff, so we can get ourselves a bunch of honey treats. And that's gonna be good for that, which means that now what we can do, and I don't know if this works, but I think I'm gonna need multiple, so lapis plus redstone is how you get the diamond bee, correct? Diamond bee is lapis and ender bee. Ender bee, I should have an ender bee, right? Do I have an ender bee? Digger bee, glowing, glower bee, leaf cutter bee. Nomad bee, neon cuckoo bee, bee, ashy mining bee. Where is my ender bee? Did I leave it in here? And Ender bee, perfect. So, what I need to do, bee stinger from the Bumble Zone. Okay, apparently I killed the bee on accident, I guess. I'm sorry. Have the wither bees been giving us anything? Absolutely nothing. You're useless. Why? They can't breed among themselves. I know this, that's why I put a bunch of them in there. So, ender bee plus lapis bee is how you get the diamond bee, which is what we want. What I also want is for things to actually work properly. So, you know, I'd love to have the redstone bee. So we've got a diamond bee, and then we need redstone bee. I think the redstone bees are going to be one of the best ways for us to actually get this stuff farmed. Because what I can do is I can just redstone, craft up a bunch of blocks of redstone, and then right over here, since I'm going to be having a bunch of trees over here, and the base range of the beehives is 4x4, or at least it's what it says it is it? Advanced beehives. So, advanced beehives, expansion box, 5 slots total. Where are the upgrades? So, productive bees. Okay, there we go. And then we go over here, over here, over here, over here. That's not... Wait, where are they actually? What? Upgrade. So, productive tree... They're in productive trees. Okay. Productive bees in this hive. That's a bee thing. Range upgrade. So, more breathing space. Multiple upgrades can solve for greater range increase. Changes to produce honey blocks instead of honeycomb. Pokey Pokey gene sampler, cool. I'm gonna need to make some of these, so we gotta get more range upgrades, which means I need more blocks of iron, which is fine, because blocks of iron are cheap, but then I need honeycomb blocks, which is fine, because I got plenty of honeycomb, and then I can get a bunch of these range upgrades. Which what I think I'm gonna do is tear down these, because I don't really need them to be right here. Because what I can do, these are all empty, is I can put 2 right here, and then the expansion box is on top. And then what I can do is pollen sieve, alpha, and then range upgrades, pollen sieve, alpha, range upgrades. And then from here, I should be able to just start chucking in redstone bees, but how do I get more redstone bees? I need to get chocolate mining bees and glowing bees, so chocolate mining bee and glowing bee for more redstone bees. Oh, I already have a breeze bee, which is good. Magmatic bee and the water bee, breeze bee, and then glowing bee, chocolate mining bee will give us the redstone bee, and then from here we're about to get a diamond bee, which is good. But for the actual quest for productive trees, I need teak plus jungle, which means I need another jungle sapling. Jungle sapling, which is perfect, because then I can do that there. And then right here, plus just a little bit of bone meal, we will get ourselves a jungle tree, which then from here we should be able to go through like this. And then once I get a diamond bee, we can raise them up in here. We've got a coal bee. And we gotta wait for the redstone bees to go. I gotta sleep, I guess. Actually, we don't need to sleep. We don't need to sleep at all. There's no reason to sleep. Sleeping's for the weak. But we've got the redstone, we got that stuff, so I'm gonna need as many, so 2 range upgrades is perfect, and then I need bottles, so do I have bottles? Bottles, I should have bottles, yep, got plenty of bottles, so bottles and bottles will go in there. That way we can get all that stuff, and you can have multiple bees, but the issue is like having them and keeping them in the right places and stuff. Those are range upgrades, so these are range upgrades, productivity alpha, and then I'm gonna get glass, I think. Glass. Okay, we don't have quite enough glass. Glass. We want connected glass or greenhouse glass, I think. Alice crystal. So I need an empower from actually additions for that. We're gonna ignore that for now then. Where is it? Connected. No border glass. So we want no border glass, which is gonna be a chisel thing, which is fine. We're gonna ignore that then. Connected glass, which is going to be that. So then we need more sand to smelt for you guys, which is going to be perfect, because then I can just come right up here. We get a bunch of random stuff in our inventory. We get a bunch more glass. I need a bunch more coal for fuel. So fuel, fuel, fuel. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Of course, this is not going to be perfect science. We're just getting as much glass as we possibly can. Of course, we're getting connected glass as well. Waiting until everything is fully smelted before I start crafting anything up, because otherwise it's going to be suboptimal. So we get glass, we get glass, we get glass. And then now we chuck all that stuff in there, and we get all the connecting glass that we can. Connecting glass. So 576, which should be a good enough amount for me to surround these 2 trees. And that should be the most space I'll need, is like a 9x9 area. I think that's exactly what I'm gonna do here. So we're gonna go like this. So we get 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That. Then we'll end it here. Just get rid of all these flowers because, I mean, the redstone bees will appreciate them, but only during certain parts of the time, so it doesn't really matter a whole ton. But what I also need is, I guess I can grab it from my ME thing, because I can just grab things directly out of it right now, which is dope. Is my building gadgets. Where did it go? Gadget? Mining gadget? I needed a building gadget. Where's my building gadget? Is it in here? It is in here. Okay. So then we get this, which will then go and... Wait, which key is it? Is it that? Yeah, there we go. Okay. So, surface. Place on top. Fuzzy. Connected area. And then I need to increase the range, I guess. And not connected area, not fuzzy. Connected area, but not fuzzy. There we go. There we go. And that should be mostly working. So now what I should be able to do is just classificate this area. And just perfectly encapsulate it. Because I don't want any of the bees escaping. And I'm not going to put simulation upgrades in because they cost too much. And the redstone bees are prone to escaping, which is apparently a fun thing they decided to add to this mod, which is like, why would you make it more difficult for me? That's not fun for me. But, you know, they choose things, and that's their prerogative. I don't care that much, honestly. But it's just a little annoying, you know? Anyway, we're gonna get this whole area kind of sealed off. And ultimately, we really want the most pollen we possibly can have. Which, I guess, the best way to do that is probably gonna be... You know, just having a couple backups for these saplings is gonna be a big thing, I think. So I'm gonna grab a couple extra replacements just in case, you know? And then we'll finish building up this wall so that we can get, you know, the trees completely greenhoused in. Because I don't want to really leave any openings for potential negative things. So, fingers crossed, that should work fine. And, of course, after we get to a certain point, it will just be a luck game, which is much easier for this to actually work. Because from there, once it's a luck game, I just need to grow a ton of the trees. But for now, I need to grow a ton of the trees and wait for the bees, which is a little bit annoying. Anyway, it looks like I don't have quite enough yet of the connected glass to finish this entire thing off, so we're gonna have to get a little crafty, you know. I guess I probably should ring the top with glowstone anyways, so glowstone dust, of course. We're gonna craft up some more glowstone because glowstone is kind of boss. So then we get ourselves another couple stacks of glowstone, which is perfect. And then I guess I really shouldn't be mining this with that, but you know, I should have a pickaxe, right? Yeah, this one has silk touch, which is good. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. Yeah, we're gonna get all this connected glass back, which is gonna, I think, be helpful. You know, I don't know, I'm a little confused, but overall, by the way, the reason why we can fly, for anyone genuinely curious, is because my chest plate currently has a thing called, you have creative flight. It's a thing that you have to work hard for and get a bunch of RNG stuff figured out for, or just spend a lot of time getting materials so that you can get the RNG fixed for you, which is pretty dope too. But overall, you know, I did it the way I did it because I wanted to do it that way. And overall, I'm happy with it. So, you know, it's not a bad thing. Anyway, let's get you guys all taken care of real quickly here. Still do not have enough yet, but what I do need to do anyway is do a /set warp these trees, and then from here, the bees probably are done breeding, I would assume, so we can get ourselves 2 diamond bees, and then I can chuck in the ender bee and the lapis bee. That one's an adult, that one's a child, that one's a child. So we're gonna chuck in one of the childs. Actually, we'll chuck in both of the childs right there, and then we'll grab that redstone bee, and we can chuck the lapis bees away, and then we can start getting the redstone bees bred to the full capacity. So, bee cages in here. So, perfect. Aqua mining bee, glowing bee. Then we got diamond bees. We got normal bee cages, which are terrible right now. So, redstone bee is gonna go in there. I'm gonna need more baby incubation chambers. So, incubator. Perfect. And then I need more hay bales, which means I need more wheat, which is not a limiting resource. So then I need more hay bales, which is perfect. So then I can take a daylight sensor, which means I need more glass, which means I need more glass, which I needed more glass anyways, because of course I do. So, you know, we're just gonna do this. So we chuck you in there, we chuck you in there, you go there, you go there, and we get ourselves a bunch of glass, which is gonna get all perfectly crafted into exactly what we need, which is the baby incubator for daylight sensors, and then 2, 3, 4 more of you guys, and then we will grab ourselves the rest of the glass and turn it all into connected glass because I can, because screw you. There we go. And I don't know why I went all the way over there. Oh yeah, I needed to get glass. I forgot about that. That's the whole reason I came over there, is because I needed to smelt more glass. There we go. And now what we can do is chuck the connected glass back in there. The baby incubators can go right here, right here. And I guess I can just extend this by 1 or 2. And then, cables. 1, 2, cool. Cables don't want to connect, I guess. Solar panels. So, just get a basic solar panel, I guess. That's fine. It does plenty of power, so it's like, it's not a big issue. We get the redstone bee, and then we get ourselves another redstone bee, and then I need more honey treats, so that's not a big deal either. Just get ourselves some more honey treats. I need more honeycomb for that, which is just honey essence, so we're just gonna get ourselves a little bit of honey essence. And then get ourselves a couple more stacks of honey treats. There we go. Then we get our diamond bee, and then we're gonna get another diamond bee, and then in the breeder, we should be able to chuck in diamond bee plus diamond bee equals diamond bee. And then I can do diamond bees and redstone bees in here as well. So now I get diamonds, diamondes, diamondes, diamondes. Uncompressed block of diamond, and then I can do warp bees and trees, and then over here I can put down 2 of these hives along with the bamboo expansion boxes. I can chuck you guys back in there, and then I can go like this, and perfectly get some diamonds. And then we can start by chucking in diamond bees. So, productivity, pollen upgrade, range. So, productivity, pollen, range. There we go. Perfect. And now I can chuck a diamond bee there. And then I slash warp, or rather slash home, I guess, because that's the closest thing I can go to. You know, it's fine. Gonna get more diamond bees. I need redstone bee to finish getting brought up real quick. Just so that I can successfully do this, because this is gonna take a while if I can't. Okay, there we go. Sturdy bees, and we get our blocks of redstone, range upgrades. Some bees keep dying over here, and it's really unfortunate. So I really feel like I should block this area off. But I know that if I do, nothing's gonna change. But I'm gonna give it a try, I guess. Dirt. Dirt, dirt, dirt. There we go. We get ourselves a little bit of dirt, and then we craft this up. We go like this. Just get a little bit of a dirt wall. And that should hopefully protect the bees that want to keep coming in here. I hope. Fingers crossed. Right? Like... they should be cool. I mean, they're normally nocturnal, so I don't know why they're out right now, but... we got our redstone bees. Perfect. So then we get ourselves that, which will give us a little bit more. Wait, can I double stack it to go quicker? Oh, well, I just did that. That's cool, I guess. And then they go back in here, and they'll start depositing stuff, and then we'll get that stuff, which is perfect. Because apparently, these simulator stuff... requiring flower block or a feeding slab in front of the hive containing the required flower blocks for the bee in the hive. Okay. Yeah, let's do this. Let's do, slash set warp. Bee. Perfect. Okay. So then we're getting more diamond bees, more redstone bees. Sorry about that. Let's warp to bees and trees. Just doing a spin. That's cool. What about you? And of course, eventually we will start accumulating pollen. We got diamond combs though, which is perfect. And once we accumulate enough pollen from either of these trees, then what I can do is start artificially pollinating stuff. And the main reason why we need to do that is because I just need to get to Ceylon and then to Purple Crepe. And then from Purple Crepe, then I just need to grow a ton of Purple Crepe saplings, and eventually it'll turn into a Red Crepe. And then eventually it'll turn into a Tuscarora Crepe Myrtle sapling, and then a Moonlight Magic Crepe Myrtle sapling. And that's just how the path is gonna go. And of course I need to craft up all of these trees for everything, which is gonna be crazy. I need an Ipe, which is teak plus dark oak. All these woods are really cool, honestly. Like, they're just really neat. And I wish I could do better. But yeah. Anyway, we got a diamond bee, which is going to start growing in here. And then we'll get a redstone bee soon. And the redstone bees are growing. Yeah, we got diamond bees, which I guess I can do a diamond comb. It's just going to give us wax and honey. with the chance for other stuff, right? Centrifuge, chance at 20% chance for a diamond, yeah. So, like, bees aren't great for the resource stuff, but they're really good for just getting bee stuff taken care of, which is the whole reason why I'm doing this. Because otherwise it just would not be worth it. I also need to get more, just normal beehives with the gene samplers. So I need these guys. So we're getting a bunch of honey bottles, which means I need more bottles, honestly. Good thing I've got some glass now. So then we're gonna get the diamond sword. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There we go, and perfect. Then the upgrade base, which is just gonna be honey treats. Not terrible either, so we're gonna craft up 40 of you guys, and then we'll craft up 5 of you. Or 2 of you for now, I guess. Because I need more honey bottles. Which, honey bottles are not an issue. Honey bottles, perfect, I can do that, there we go. And then we'll get 5 of these advanced bamboo beehives set up, I guess, on top of this stuff, with space in between. Because, yeah, why not? So we're gonna put one there, we'll put one there, one there, one there, wait. I just saw something. Yep, these are pollinated leaves, which means that I can break them, and I have a chance to get silver lime saplings, as well as beech saplings. As well as those guys, that birch leaves, pollinated leaves, pollinated leaves, pollinated leaves. And that's the whole reason why we need to get these guys, is because over time, it's going to take a little bit. But we're going to eventually get exactly what we need. Also, these hives are going to be the ones that we're just utilizing to gain genes from. So these are just DNA gleaning hives, essentially. If bees decide to take up residence, that's fine too, but the main goal is not for that. So what we're also looking for is, we already got most of the initial starting ones, because we got that. We need teak plus acacia, silver lime plus cherry, silver lime plus spruce, oak plus birch. We already got spruce plus birch. Okay, so that's from that. Yeah. Okay, and then yeah, these guys are just normal birch saplings, oak leaves. The pollinated leaves have a different color to them, which is why I'm able to spot them. They also have a different text, so it's quite cool. Yeah, I guess what I can do is I can just grow these guys over here. And then I'll have an extra set of them. And then what I need is... So, these guys can combine with spruce, cherry, and oak plus birch, or more cherry. So, cherry seems to be something that we need. Cherry, which we have a couple of, which is good. So what I should be able to do is right here and right here, I'll grow cherry trees. And then we'll grow beech rather, because we already have birch. And then we'll grow ourselves some more, one more beech, because I want 2 of each for this to be properly taken care of. Wrong thing. There we go. Silver lime, cherry, and then I do need teak out here, which is going to be another thing that we gotta add. So, got a couple teak saplings that we can utilize over here. Gonna grow those guys up, and these guys all will combine over time, which is quite cool. Another thing, though, that I need is spruce. So, network not powered. Okay. We are needing more power. Okay. Okay. That's not a big deal. We just gotta change some stuff around, because currently we're using, I think, not even, yeah, hardened energy cell and hardened solar panels. So, yeah, let's just grab one singular one of you. And I should be able to come over here and grab, that's a hardened energy cell too. I can grab this one, I guess. And those two by themselves should be plenty. So we're gonna grab you. And of course the main reason for that is just that things take more power the more stuff you're utilizing with them, so. Now we should never be able to run out of power with this generation, but there's a chance, so what I'm gonna do is we're gonna get another cable. I need another nitro cable. And then, since we've got this guy... Oh, that's not gonna connect. I need spirited cables. Shoot. Spirited cables. How do I make these guys again? I forget. Spirited cables. Should have plenty of stuff for these guys, though. Dielectric rods, and then we get ourselves a little bit of spirited capacitors, basic capacitors, which are fine. And then we get spirited capacitors, we're fine. And then we get ourselves a stack of spirited cables. Cool, perfect. That works perfectly. And then I can just come over here and I can grab a couple more of these nitro solar panels in order to make sure that we never ever possibly can even technically run out of energy. And there we go, perfect. Now we should never run out of energy because at this point we are generating 200,000 FP per tick and we are only utilizing 200 FE per tick, or AE per tick, which is different, apparently. I don't know how it's different, but apparently it is, so yeah, I don't know, that's cool. Anyway, let's get that taken care of. What we can do is take out the diamond bee, we can also get diamond bee and the redstone bees. Adult, that one's a child, those two are children, so this one's a child, this one's a child, this one's a child. And then I need a couple more bee treats for these guys, because that's what they use to grow, so we're just going to fill up this whole space with the bee treats, because no reason not to, really. And then we can go /warp bees and trees, and then get ourselves more diamond and diamond bee. And then now that's taken care of, we should be able to get redstone combs. We get pollen puffs. I don't know what pollen puffs are utilized from. If I'm mining a pollen or unpollinating a bee by right-clicking it with wet sponge water bottle, be thrown to create a pile of pollen block. Wherever it hits an unpolished pollinated bee. The bee becomes pollinated. If it's a panda, it will sneeze. If it's an unallowed flower, it may cause a flower to reproduce. A pile of pollen blocks those mobs and gives a ton of pollen particles. It will pollinate any unpollinated bee that flies in the pile of pollen or makes pandas sneeze. Okay. So, can I... None of these leaves are pollinated yet, which is not a massive issue. It's just going to be something that's going to take some time. Most of the trees generate the same way. They're just taller versions of normal Minecraft trees, which is cool. Also going to need... There's one redstone bee total, I think, so far. Which is why we're generating even more. So, you know, it's worth it. We got another diamond bee. And those guys are going to take a while to reproduce. We also got the redstone combs, which are going to go into the powered centrifuge. Gene indexer. We can't really chuck anything into the gene indexer. Also, do we get any withered combs? We got a lot of withered combs. Wow. Okay. And then I am going to need one withered bee yoinked, because we need a withered bee plus an ancient bee to get the actual end all the modium bees. So we need ancient bees for that. Wait, did I not get the skeleton? I haven't gotten the skeletal comb yet. I think the skeleton bee died though. Okay, that's fine. Those are centrifuging. And then, what do we actually need? Lapis bee. I need to lapis bee some stuff. We got redstone bee already, and then diamond bee, a block of netherite. So this special diamond bee, the next diamond bee that we get, is going to actually be a very special diamond bee because it's going to get a netherite block. Netherite block. Cool. Yeah, this diamond bee is gonna become something that has never been seen before. So we're gonna do that. We're gonna give it that, and then we're gonna take it back. So then we get a netherite bee, or an ancient bee rather. And the ancient bee will give us ancient combs, which is the ancient bee, which is feeding that. And then this guy needs a block of netherite to flower. So I need another block of netherite. And then I need an advanced beehive, which thankfully I have in here. An expansion box. I don't need an expansion box, actually, if it's just one bee and I'm not upgrading it at all. And then glass. Connected glass, we'll grab that. So then what I can do is I go this with a block of netherite in front of it. And then it has to come out of the front, so then what I can do is... There we go, perfect. This bee shall be very happy stuck in its little cage. I know, a little bit crazy, but it's fine. And then I guess I can connected glass this whole thing, because why not? I mean, there's no reason really not to. But we should get an ancient comb, and then I should be able to just pick up that bee. Actually, that one's a child. No, it's not, because it came in as an adult. Connected glass, connecting glass. So this one was an adult, normal ancient bee, any flower breeding item. Maybe I should give it more space. It's kind of cruel. Connected glass. We're gonna actually give it some space, you know. Netherite. We're also gonna give it, you know, some netherite. So I hope it'll be happy. There we go. 6 whole blocks of netherite. It can't possibly be upset now. We gave it its favorite food and a lot of it. So it can't be upset now. That's how that works. They can't sue us. They can't do anything to us. Anyway, we got redstone bee, diamond bee, and then we're breeding more, so we're gonna get another redstone bee. We gotta TP back into here to deposit this diamond bee, and then get ourselves our redstone bees. Put in here. Of course, didn't get any we only got pollen puffs. Also, we need lapis bees, so maybe I add a little section for lapis bees with some connected glass. So glass. Wait, did I chucked it in here? I did. Lapis. We'll get ourselves a couple more blocks of lapis. And 6 blocks of lapis, and then we'll just stack it right on top of here. Because, I mean, it can't possibly hate it, right? It's gotta love this area, right? Like, it's so perfect. It's exactly what it ever wanted. You know? Like, who wouldn't want to be trapped in a glass place with someone jeering at you? Because they gave you your favorite food inside of that piece of glass. You know, it sounds like paradise, right? Yeah, I'm glad you understand. I'm glad you guys understand. Okay, let's go home. I need more glass. I should probably start doing a thing where I get some sand, sand guys automatically depositing their stuff. Or not sand guys. What are they called again? Shoot, my brain is malfunctioning. I also don't need these guys anymore, so I can just mine them, I guess. But what am I even talking about? I don't actually remember. Oh yes, the seeds that we get sand from, which are, of course, the fire and dirt essence. So we get those seeds, which will dump into sand with an auto crafter. Then from there, they dump into a smelter, which will auto smelt them into glass. That's something that I might want to do. Also, graphite bars are something that we're gonna need a lot of, aren't they? So I might as well start, because we're gonna need the extreme reactors stuff eventually, because that's gonna be a whole thing. Anyway, let's go back, and I should have a couple lapis bees, I think. But I definitely have a bamboo beehive, and then we can get ourselves, I probably should breed for more lapis bees, which means I need a breeder. Breeding chamber, cool. Just a rose bush, which, shoot. I don't think I have any roses. I will need to find, how have I not, oh, I guess I did it all in the system, so I never really, okay, so we're gonna need this. Diamond bee, and then we get, the diamond bee will go in there. Okay, lapis bees, I need roses. Shoot, where will roses spawn? Rose bush, information. Hanging garden structure in the Bumble Zone dimension. Cool, that's helpful. Compass, let's see. Laurel meadows, flower fields, flower forest, probably flower forest. 25 blocks, or 2,500 blocks away. Okay, let's go. I can't super speed jump anymore. Why have you done this? It's fine. What I will be able to do, though, is, can I upgrade this with the actual elytra, or does that not work? Can you not elytra it? It's a soul binding crystal. It looks like I cannot elytra this, so I guess we're gonna have to go the long way, which is gonna take us a little bit, so I think I'm gonna end this episode here, because this episode's been heckin' long. Holy God. So, I hope you did enjoy. If you did, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next one. GG's, peace, have a great day, bye-bye.